Okay. So my name is Itzel Carvajal, and I want to talk about my website. So this is the first time this is the second time I've created a website. Sorry. I did one for my undergrad class. That was a complete disaster. This course has really kind of let me like dabble into new things with creating this website. So on my homepage, I have two pictures of me and then a little bit about myself right underneath it, about like my undergrad there at UHCL and what I'm majoring in, my minor, what I'm doing right now. I'm a nanny. So it has that. On the tab underneath the homepage is my professional statement. Next to that is my resume tab, which I uploaded and it embedded it from Google Docs. It was fairly easy to do. I had no idea that you actually had to make it public, so it took me a little bit to do that, but I finally figured it out. On the tab next to that, I have the instructional technologies deliverables. So it's unit 1 through 6 on there, and every unit is pretty much the same. So it'll have like the buttons, some buttons, some of them will have buttons, some of them won't, which these buttons, you put the title of whatever link it's going to send it to, and you just kind of click the link and it click the button and it goes to the link of whatever you desire it to be. So like on unit 1, it says technology implementation blog. If you click on that, it'll go to my actual blog for that unit. And then it's the YouTube video, and then my ISTE standards, and then my reflection. So it pretty much does this for all of them. You know, my surveys on there for unit 2, our YouTube video, same thing for each unit. On unit 3, our technology implementation was our digital publishing. I embedded the actual picture versus sending it to a link because there was just no point on it going to a different link when I could just easily embed the picture. So I did that. Our YouTube video, our blog. Unit 4, same thing again. That one has my podcast on the bottom. I thought about moving it to the top, but I put it on the bottom for some reason. So I still have to mess with it a little bit. It'll just look 10 times better once I'm done with it. But pretty much it was a fairly easy process, and I really enjoyed doing it on Google Sites just because I have Google Docs, Google Photos, everything was just right through Google, and embedding things was just extremely easy. So yeah, that's pretty much my website.
So yeah, I also used Google Sites as well. And so both of our websites kind of have the same format. How you were saying how like with the buttons and the drop down menu on how it's on the side. I actually had a coworker who told me that when he tried to get on it with his phone, he couldn't see it when the menu was going across the top, and actually showed me how to do the menu on the side like you did as well. So my menu is on the side to make it easier for mobile devices. And I really like the colors of your website too, and your homepage, how you put those pictures of yourself also. And the layout as well is pretty much the same, just like mine. I have my homepage where I talk about myself, just a little introduction. So this was not my first website. I actually have a website for my 6th and 7th grade science class, and it's a Google Sites website as well. So I've had a lot of experience with Google Sites. I have Google Docs, Google Slides. It's so easy for me just to upload them and then put them on the website. Just like you, I didn't know that you were supposed to share the documents as well. So I actually went like a whole semester where my kids were saying like, oh, Miss Henderson, like you're not putting on the PowerPoints for the website. And I'm like, yes, I am. I upload them every single week. And then like several months went by and I realized that I had to go through and share all of those documents, those slides. So that was a little, that's something you just have to do every single time you upload the documents. I have an About Me page where I have personal pictures of myself, just explaining a little bit about myself. I also put my teaching philosophy on here because this is a professional website. So um, I just wanted people to see what I believe in with teaching and education, things like that. I put my resume on here, my personal statement. Um, in each one of my deliverables, kind of like you, I have it in a certain order. I have it with the Unit 1 ISTE standards, or sorry, the ISTE standards on each unit. I have the technology implementation paper. I have the actual technology. It either goes to, um, if I did like on the podcast, it'll go to my podcast. With my photo manipulation, like you, I put it exactly on the page just to see the before and after. And then after the technology, the actual technology implementation, I did the reflective manuscript and then the video. And I kept it with the same organization on each unit. Unit 6 obviously didn't have an actual technology implementation that I did myself. I just did research, on the search engines. So there wasn't anything to put for that. And then the final project, I just have the reflective manuscript, and then I'll put this video. I also have a section for my blog. So I have my blog straight on my website. One thing that I did notice is you can't click from my website. There's a link to go to my blog. So I'm going to put on the actual link on my website to get to my blog. Just like I have on my blog, I have the link for to get to my website.
Yeah.
Back forth. So.
Yeah, well, I was going through it. I really enjoyed that you actually put your class website on there, and then it was very well organized, very structured. Like you said, every unit is exactly the same, so I think that makes it very easy to find where your stuff is at. And I really like that you have an actual, tab for your blog. So instead of having to go through every unit looking for your blog, you have one already made. So I may add that to mine because I really like that idea. But alrighty, well, thank you.
All right, thanks.
Stop the recording.